it's making a huge difference for us because we're a relatively small church in what's classed as a really deprived area. So although I'd say we're not spiritually deprived, we're excited because God is growing us and He's moving, and the support that we receive means we can focus on what God is doing in our church and in the community that we serve, without having that struggle of wondering where we're going to find the funds to do it.
Home mission support has made a lot of difference to Serpentine Road Family Church. The key thing is that home mission support has kept the church open, because without the support to be able to pay a minister, the church was about to close down, as I heard. And since I came, there's been a lot of improvement. Quite a number of people have joined the church. We've baptized 4 people in the process, and the church is growing daily by the grace of God. So we are really grateful and thankful for the support that we get from Home Mission to be able to run our ministry.
Home Mission has made such a difference at Farnworth. We've been able to invest in our community. The church has grown and developed in lots of different ways we weren't expecting, which only paying a full-time minister would have helped. Our congregation has grown, but the reach in our community, we help over 6,000 people a year in various services that we do during the week, so much so that our church is full. We see a lot of different people coming through the doors. We have a reputation in the community as, oh yeah, you're that place that do a lot of community stuff. And our school, our alternative provision school, the parents are really appreciative.
Me and my wife, Lindsay, have been living and working here in Blacon for over 20 years. And since Home Mission Fund has been helping us out over the last few years, we've been able to continue our work here in this beautiful community, reaching out to people. We've been doing a missional community for the last few years where we've seen a few people become Christians. We've got a kids club called XL Kids, where we have about 40 kids off the estate coming every week to learn more about Jesus and have loads of fun doing it. And this last Sunday, we just started a new church community called Blacon Hope Church. And we had a good little group of us for the first one, people who would not normally go to church, a few that had already become Christians for our missional community. And it was great to see a few people turn up and surprise us just from putting a few Facebook posts out and messaging a few people that we wanted to invite to come. And that's, Home Mission Fund's been really able to help us to be able to maintain a ministry in this community, to be able to do what we feel called to do in this place that we call home.
Well, Home Mission has made all the difference for us at Greenfield Church in Urmston. I've been there 16 years now, and during that time, Home Mission has just enabled us to keep going with stuff we've already been doing, the infamous or famous Market Cafe we run every Friday and Saturday. To start new things, we do a lunch club once a month. It gets 50 or so people in, who many of whom either won't come into a church until this time or won't see others very much until that time. And it just brings those people together for good food and good entertainment and good company. For me as minister, as well as enabling me to be the minister at Greenfield, it's enabled me to stretch my wings in all kinds of ways I hadn't expected. I'm a governor, chair of governors now at Urmston Primary School. The joke at church is always that I first came along saying I'd never do children's work. And now here I am doing all that kind of thing. And that's made real strong links between us as a church and the school.
It's meant everything to us. It's meant that we could come and spend the last 14 years working here in Ellesmere Port. And without Home Mission funding, that just would not have been possible. And Ellesmere Port is the place where I grew up. It's really under-churched. I think in total there's probably 3 or 4 ministers in the whole town. So to be able to come back to where I grew up and just be an extra pair of hands and just contribute to God's work and God's kingdom here has just meant everything to us, literally everything. And none of the work would have happened without Home Mission funding.
Mm.